Welcome to Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. This is Mickey heading over to the Isle of Wight. So just for those of you that are in the States, a bit of interest for you, especially if your grandparents were here during the Second World War. This is the main line, and this runs from London all the way down to Portsmouth Harbour, which is what we're going to be taking today. So in that direction you have London. In that direction we have Portsmouth, the old town. Yeah, so there we go. So that was the London-Portsmouth line. So your grandparents, if they were here during the Second World War, would have probably travelled up and down that line when they were going down ready for D-Day. That's Mickey out. There's only one other person on the carriage with me. Woohoo! I could run up and down if I wanted to. Coming into Guildford. Guildford, just for interest, was the old market town of Surrey. It was basically the capital of Surrey for many years, and has a history that goes right back to pre-Saxon times, and gets its name from the buttercups that grew on the downs around here, which were bright yellow, gave it the name Gilded Ford, or Golden Ford. Good journey, mate.
Thank you.
Well, this is fun. £45 on my back. Bloody Great Bergen. Trying to use an on-train toilet. There we go. And I keep setting the tap off behind me. An adventure. Push buttons there, Bergens against those, hands there. That were a bloody adventure. That were a tight squeeze. I don't want to do that again in a hurry. So, left home, travel to Woking, which is up here. Out that blue dot there, heading for the Isle of Wight. Down here I'm actually heading for where that little heart sign is there. That's my mum's. So we're going to go across from Portsmouth on the Sea Cat, which is a little catamaran ferry, foot passenger. It should be fun. So let's get on to some interesting bits. So survival on trains in accidents. Usually The survivors are the ones sitting in the middle section of the train, and they're usually with their backs to the direction they're travelling, so that if there is an impact or a derailment, they're actually thrown back against the seats supporting the neck, the spine and so on. Okay, now UK trains are brilliant. There's not often an accident or anything, so we are pretty lucky. But one of the things I always check out whenever I'm travelling in any sort of transport is the safety information. Okay, what to do in the event of fire, how to escape from the train, how to open the doors. Now, there's a set procedure on these doors, so knowing that, got it there. Little tips like don't stand on the electrified rail, because in the UK we have an electrified line. So yeah, the last thing I'll remember about doing that is a bit of a blue flash, and that might be it. And also how to signal the alarm. So basically, if something's going wrong or something happens, somebody has a heart attack, there's a fire on the carriage, how do I notify the guard in an emergency? So that's how it's done. Okay, it's up there, simple procedures. You don't need to be paranoid, scared of it or fear all the time, but just knowing that little bit of information gives you the edge when the SH, the fan. It'll be the same thing when we get down to the Sea-Cat ferry. It's a catamaran ferry. It's a foot passenger. It's not a very long crossing, so in fact quite fast. But the thing I'll be looking at as I get onto that is where are the emergency features. If they give any emergency instructions or evacuation instructions, how do they give them? Where's life preserves? You know, where's the escape route? What do I do as an if? Okay, and that once I've got that bit of information in my head, I'm quite happy to sit back and enjoy the journey. Very, very unlikely anything's going to happen, but it's having that knowledge is always a little bit of a bonus. So as you can see, I've relocated, so I'm facing the correct way, i.e. I'm travelling with the back to the direction I'm going, looking back towards home. So it's just a little tip for you. Big out. That's what we're travelling now. Up on the sun deck, just behind the main cabin there. Let's see how this baby rips, eh? So we're just turning around in the harbour now, line ourselves up. We're going out through there and crossing the Solent. So just my little dinghy, Oris Blue, Sea-Cat there. Everything starts rattling, the old turbines start winding up. Give a bit of a giggle. So I have to leave the harbour at one speed, and then once they're free of the harbour's restrictions, they can wind it up for the crossing. Give a giggle. Might be a bit of a mistake sitting out here in the open, we don't know. So what we'll do, take me out first. Because we have been caught out by things like that before, haven't we? the horse. That's like Space Force, but without the tin helmets. So as you can see, I've used my normal Medics field pack, GSR pack there, GSR pack there, water bottle carrier, small packs for the first day, get a couple of sundries, and somewhere to put my GoPro. Right, so that's me. I'm on the train. It's got about 35-40 minute wait before we leave Portsmouth Harbour, and then we're going to be heading back. However, at this time of day, the train I expect is going to get busy, and it's getting dark, so there's going to be bugger all for you to see out the windows. However, quick look around, because I'm the first one on the train. There we go. That, for those of you who might not be aware, is a non-busy UK train. Bicycle waiting area, complete with its usual bit of litter, and disabled area. Okay, sat right next door to disabled toilets. So I've come to sit down by this one because the disabled toilet is big enough for me to get into with my Bergen this time. Right, because you're not allowed to leave your luggage unattended on a train for obvious reasons, terrorist risks and all the rest of it. So yeah, I've got myself sat next to a big loo this time. Right, better shut that door. Yeah, so there we go. So this should get me home for about 9 o'clock tonight. Thank you for watching this little video. I know it's not our normal stuff, and I know it's not the things that you normally tune in to see. However, it's what I did today, so I thought, yeah, it might be interested in having a look. Might be interested. This will probably just go as a really little video. Some really interesting projects coming up in the near future. If you like to loan, you might just like this. So anyhow, this is Mickey, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. Guys, wherever you are in this world, take it easy, have fun. I'm now going to put my feet up. I am going to get a book out. I'm going to have a little read, and I'm going to have a nice trundle home. Wherever you are, stay safe, be good, get outdoors, have your adventures. As always, love those you do, forgive those you don't. Peace and light be upon you all. This is Mickey, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival, wishing you well. Till we meet again, peace out guys.